I was actually happy to be getting out of this property. The tenants had just abandoned it and it was not pretty. And obviously I'm going to show you, so let's take it back to the start. I know I'm always saying how much I love the properties with a bit of drama, so it might be a little bit confusing why I was so happy to get out of here, but it was just because of the state of the property meant I had to put a lot on the report, and it took me ages. I had to do things like kicking up this rug to make sure there was no holes in the floor or something, because they left so many of the belongings along with all the damages. A mouse trap and bait was not the surprise I wanted when checking the gas meter, which they'd also left a lot of debt on. Then when I went onto the electric meter, I was preparing for a mouse to jump out or something. Luckily it didn't, but the electric meter was just completely disconnected. Then onto the kitchen, which in abandonment situations, it tends to be the worst room. It was a bit grim with a squeaky floorboard, but it wasn't the worst I've seen. Although the blocked sink was pretty minging. The fact that these flowers were still alive and the food in the drawers being not that mouldy makes me think that they didn't leave that long ago. I made a big mistake of opening the fridge because it smelled so bad. There was also a Becca receipt in the living room, so I think this washing machine was new. And obviously it wouldn't be an abandonment checkout without a bit of mould on the bath seal. It just comes as part of the package. The house doesn't get any better when you go upstairs. Apart from the no signs of rodent activity, you do have to be good at spotting things when doing these inspections, because this little pot hidden away in the cupboard could mean there's a boiler leak. Inside the cupboard in this room was pretty gross. So reporting all of these issues took hours. By the time I was done, it was like 7 p.m. and it was getting dark. I was tired and I definitely didn't want to be there when the mice came out.